Tape's rolling. Okie dokie, here we go. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Bajazzarus.
Bajazzarus?
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with us, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
Is that what you gonna call yourself, Jazzarus?
Yeah.
Track attack! Thank you very much. Starting us off with the Fruck Awesome Friday sub. Give me a track number, you know what that means. And of course, welcome to Fruck Awesome Friday. How is everybody doing out there? Gotta get my daily spam out. Jack says 42 Waldo with his obligatory 100 bits. Thank you very much. And of course, they're not obligatory. Waldo just tosses us 100 bits before he has to run back to work every day.
42 is the answer.
Yes, 42 is the answer. That is right. Answer to life, the universe, and everything. And don't forget to carry your towel. That is for sure. Absolutely. What's that?
You always gotta know where your towel's at.
That's right. Absolutely. How's it going, Cappius?
Pretty good. Day 3, no caffeine.
Oh, caffeine has no caffeine? That's rough, man. Are you going totally caffeine free, or are you just like eliminating coffee or something like that?
24 hours so far, 0 caffeine, not even chocolate.
Not even chocolate.
Chocolate has caffeine in it.
Yeah, well, that's why he says not even chocolate. Absolutely. Morning, Bridge Troll. Laz and not Jack. Yes, this is Scroda. As many of you may be familiar with Scroda, many of you newer folks may not recall Scroda from days past, but Scroda's always been there, always in the background. I mean, we've got pictures of Scroda from when we didn't even know he was there. So
I was there before I knew I was there.
Yeah, that's right. Before you knew you were a thing, you were there. That's right. But yes, welcome to Fruck Awesome Friday here on the show. We're going to have some interesting topics for you today. And of course, got some cool giveaways for you guys and gals. And don't forget, let's get track 42 loaded up while I tell you more about this. Since I'm going to be loading up the races, got to remind you guys and gals that we are past the halfway mark in the month. And if you want to get in the monthly subscriber rewards race or supporter rewards, I haven't given it an official name yet, the monthly race for all those of you folks who support us, then you need to do that before the end of the month. So all you got to do is hit us with a sub, like Waldo, not Waldo. Waldo hit us up with cheers. Like Draken did. Sorry, Draken. Squirrel. Exclamation play. Get in on the action. I will be opening up the giveaway. Exclamation I love free shit. And that's going to start the day out with a mystery key. A mystery key. And while we're waiting on that real quick, I'll tell you all that yesterday's winner, who was Soda Wiz, won himself a copy of Zombie Derby. And this looks like it's pretty fun getting out there Mad Max style and shooting up and killing zombies galore out there in the world. But he got himself a free game here yesterday, and hope he enjoys it. You'll get a chance to win a mystery game here in just a little while. Meanwhile, end of today's stream, I'm going to be giving away that Atari Mega Pack, 150 games, all retro Atari games from the 2600 to stand-up machine games, all in one package. So y'all want to stick around for that here on a Fruck Awesome Friday. Meanwhile, get in on the race. I know it's early. I see people hopping on in still. And thank you, Draken, again. Getting us started with the race here on today's show.
It's got the cartoony thick borders on everything. That's pretty cool.
And Vosh Halen is giving his thumbs up on that Atari pack. It's cool stuff, ain't it, Vosh? Who's that just run up there, Cece? All right. Here we go. Game of marbles. Good luck, everybody, as we head on down. There you go, Scrota.
You buddy.
And the Drac Attack out in the lead. Mom giving chase. I'm taking that lead back as we slide around into the elevators.
Radia and the scrotum. Neck and neck.
All right. Here we go. As we come out and split paths, we got Bridge Troll in the lead on one, Drag Attack on the other, being chased by Ozzy. As we come on into the spirals, looks like Bridge Troll's got a little bit of a lead. See Shroud spinning.
That's gotta hurt.
Bridge Troll first into the funnel. But will he be the first out? Yes, he is. But people are giving chase. Go, Bridge Troll!
I don't like that meat grinder looking thing down there.
We're going to be headed
What's
into
that?
that meat grinder in just a minute. Here we go. Why am I jumping back? I'm supposed to go into the meat grinder. There we go. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Bridge troll got himself a lead, and then says, Mom says, screw that noise. I want them scrolls today, as she takes the lead from Bridge Troll. Here we go. Mom ejected. Bridge Troll ejected. Track Attack ejected. And Vosh Halen. Ozzy ejected. Hate when that happens. No, I don't. I love this shit. I tell you what.
I was about to say.
And Shroud, how did Shroud get in there first? Holy shit. You jumped ahead of everybody. Yes, you did.
Sweet.
As I was watching the ejections, you slid in there some way, somehow. Congratulations, Scrota.
For my reward, I would like 3 1/3 of each scroll, please.
3 1/3 of each? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get some scrolls out here.
They better have the fizzle insurance.
Yeah, fizzle insurance my ass. There you go, buddy.
All right.
Congrats. Congrats, Scrota. Oh, hold on. You're sitting in Jack's seat. Everybody's supposed to send you scrolls, right? Ain't that
That's
what
right.
it is? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That is right. All right. Anyway, again, don't forget, it's been thanks to all your support that keeps us here bringing you the latest news, information, updates, entertainment, and just crazy whacked out fun during your lunch hour here in Shroud of the Avatar. And again, don't forget, you got a couple more weeks to get in on that supporter race. Just a reminder to all you folks out there. But moving right along, I don't know where I want to start today. Do I want to start with that Christmas in July? Oh, yeah, let's start with Christmas in July. It is Friday, and the lovely Graceful Bard is throwing a party. Graceful Bard, a DJ here on WRFB, is throwing a Christmas in July party. And Loramir Eleanor is her in-game name. Will be hosting a Christmas in July pool party at her dungeon out in Immortal City next Friday after the main developer stream, featuring live electronic Christmas covers by the Graceful Bard herself. That's right, she is quite the entertainer, folks, and if you haven't seen one of the Graceful Bard's Twitch streams yet, if you haven't heard her do a set on WRFB, you're missing out. Go catch her. She's quite the entertainer, and just all sorts of fun to watch and listen to. So you can catch her on her stream, as I just said, Graceful Bard on twitch.tv. She's going to have raffles, a costume contest, troll totem dungeons, and more. Party starts at 6, and happening out. What happened to my mouse? There it is.
She has cool parties.
Yes, as she does a Sunday live stream for those of you who tune into her regularly. And, of course, Elgarian lent a little helping hand. He actually incorporated the picture in there. The picture wasn't originally in there. Good work there, Elgarian. And, of course, got a couple likes on my post of let's get some letters into the game. Elgarian and Elron both putting a +1 on that one for making sure that we've got different fonts, different sizes, upper, lowercase, all that good stuff. But Christmas in July, gotta love it. Don't forget, we'll be telling you more about this next week as we get closer to it. And again, if you listen to the Graceful Bard, then you'll hear more about it as we go. Meanwhile, exclamation, I love free shit. Only a couple of you people in on that mystery key so far today. Community of the Avatar, what's up, Ilgarian? Is different fonts maybe one day, one letter said at a time. Absolutely. Now, yesterday we were talking about this, and of course the idea came up that, would it be possible to do like you do in a word processor, be able to actually pick the fonts from a drop-down menu? So I don't know whether that would be a feasible thing or not. But if you want to throw that idea at him as well, if Damon thinks he might be able to pull something off like that, of course, that's entirely up to you guys. Yeah, that's what people are looking for, apparently. And while I was looking at it, I've got the runic letters. I put mine back. I actually have some actually up here in the background. You'll see them. You can barely see them in the background on the wall back there, doing some advertising and I love free shit stuff. 2 colors per letter. So I'm gonna guess they're gonna be like beveled then, so that there'll be a top and then there'll be a bevel color, something like that. It'll be interesting to see how he pulls that off. Well, yeah, we know it's new tech, because I personally thought that you wouldn't make as much money if you sold it with selectable fonts. You should be able to sell a certain font and set for a price, and then the next font and set for another price. If you had selectable fonts, you guys lose out on income that way. And but again,
easy.
It would be nice to do it like a word processor. Easy, absolutely. But Christmas in July, of course, new tech on those letters. Again, colors are going to be nice because if they weren't colorable like the eggs were, we would hear complaints, because that's why everybody loves the eggs. You can dye the eggs. What are you, dyeing eggs?
I'm actually eating lunch.
Oh, no. You're not allowed to eat lunch during lunch. That's not allowed here.
No.
It's in your contract.
Oh, shit. Well, I won't tell if you don't tell.
As long as you don't make munching sounds on the mic, we don't care. We don't care. But moving right along. What else do we have? We have a couple interesting topics. Let me refresh these, because I just want to make sure there's no new additions here.
I haven't heard this in a while.
What is that? I don't recognize it personally.
You don't know. I'm not saying.
Oh.
No, it's Puff the Magic.
I was going to say, well, that one now sounds like Puff the Magic Dragon. What you were playing 30 seconds ago, I'm just catching up with it.
That was Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, is that still the end of the other song?
Well, I played 2 of them.
Okay, that's what it was. Hi, CC. What's going on there, brother?
We got mashups.
Mashups? There you go.
Hi, mashups.
A border and a center. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I would think it would be like, maybe a beveled edge that you would be able to, Border center. Okay. I trust Damon. Damon does some phenomenal work. Absolutely. Bridge Troll, what doesn't stand out? I guess I'll have to wait. But anyway, moving right along. You sold here is a newer player. I see a lot of questions from him, and he's pretty interactive with the community out there. Goes, please make experience pooled shared between characters. And of course, he doesn't know the controversies and the fights and everything we've gone through to get rid of that and why it's changed and all that history. But I just thought it was interesting. Well, I guess he does know because he sees it there. But I read that the pools used to be shared and that changed earlier this year. Can't think why. Everything between characters is one account is shared. Right. Money, bank, housing, rights, known recipes, reputation, but not experience pools. I find that very inconvenient, especially for crafting. Yeah.
Wait. Let that sink in. I find that very inconvenient.
Yes, well, as I've always been the proponent of keeping everything separate myself, and I've found it inconvenient that, you know, all my tunes, all my, you know, characters shared the same reputation when, you know, one character has a, you know, one reputation and then the new character is born and all of a sudden he's got the reputation of somebody who's been around for years. That just ain't right. I'm sorry. You know, that's just the way I look at, you know, character creation. And of course, you know,
on your perspective on this one, I guess. Huh?
And again, you know, many games you play, if you create a new character, he creates his own, you know, own bank, own storyline, own, you know, everything. You know, so many games are like that. But anyway, is moving right along. And of course, he finds it inconvenient. He has 3 characters, of course, so that means he has one of them higher tiered pledges from early on that gave you 3 characters. Well, that's not true. He could have bought character slots. I believe those are still available out there. Are those still available? Hey, Amazon's
You're
dropping something off.
Person.
Well, it's simple enough to check. Hold on. Let's go look. Very simple. Let's go look. Yes, they are, Treasure Pile says. Yeah, I thought they were. But meanwhile, and on, you know, he thinks it's a pain in the ass for his thing. And out of curiosity, what was the reason to split the experience pools in the first place? Well, yeah, and again, the community goes on to say what happened, why, and all this good stuff, but that's wishful thinking. I don't think we're ever going to see that happen again, but then again, you never know. I find that very inconvenient. Final comment from the Shroud.
I didn't say it. Someone else said it.
Well, a quote from the Shroud. That's right. Oh, what's this guy got today? Got big boxes. Very good. Anyway, moving right along is I just thought it's interesting that as soon as we get rid of something or change something like that, people start asking for it back, which is just too funny. too funny. Now, meanwhile, moving right along, don't forget, exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on the action. Throw some bits at us if you want to play some marbles. We got a post from Sir Turgal, who has a proposition for the devs, and of course, there's reason why you're never gonna see this, at least not in any manner that I can think of to make it worth their while. But if I could be so bold as to offer an idea, we have masks in games such as an elf mask, a dragon mask, These things are meant to change the look of your character. For example, if you're trying to roleplay an elf, you may use the elf mask to be an elf in-game and roleplay as such, except for one tiny little detail. You can only attach an elf mask to a leather headpiece. So if you're a mage and you want to roleplay an elf mage, you're stuck with either losing stats in order to craft a leather headpiece so you can pattern the elf mask, or not look like an elf. Same applies with other masks. If you want to roleplay a werebear or a weredragon or whatever, Krampus, you don't have to roleplay Krampus. We already have Krampus. Well, I guess you could roleplay Krampus. Krampus was here on the set the other day visiting us. Mm-hmm. You're stuck attaching those patterns to the corresponding armor type. So, what if for masks only, there could be patterns that could attach to any headpiece? It could be plate, chain, leather cloth, or what have you. What say you, Christopher Algarian? Would you help a role player out? Thanks, guys. Appreciate the hard work. Yada, 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 yada. And
so is it because those are cloth or leather or something?
Well, I understand the complaint, but his complaint is pretty much, in the way I see it, invalid. And I'm going to explain.
It sounds like a neat idea, maybe.
I'm going to explain why here in just a moment. Of course, first off, I've run into conundrum. Many people have run into conundrum that there isn't, enough patterns for X, Y, Z item. In particular, trying to find, say, a pattern for leather in the past has been tough. And I hit the wrong button there. I want to change over to my mage. Let's turn over to, let's just do light armor there. We'll go over to the light armor. But on this character, on this armor set, the only leather that you could find that would do something like the boots was the assassin's boots. You had to go get the assassin's boots to get the leather. For the leggings at the time, I think that one of the other ones was the elite elven archer for the leggings. You had to pick and choose, to get certain items to cover particular, because there wasn't enough, broad range items to cover. It's like there isn't a dragon mask for each and every helm type. You understand what I'm saying there, Scroda? But
sure.
Anyway, so
I was looking at something else.
Yeah, you're looking at porn like Jack does. You're really taking Jack's.
I saw War Pigs in my music list. I was like, ooh.
Oh, there you go. But many people have solved this problem very easily. Of course, you don't have to lose those stats in battle when you dress to your normal again. You'll notice I have work clothes. I have my regular garb, and then I have my equipment, and each one has a different helmet on. So if this was the helmet I'm going to wear into
we're seeing the forums.
Yeah. If this was the helmet I was going to wear in battle, as a sorry, I didn't have that up just a minute ago either. And I was playing, say, an elf. As soon as I changed into my other clothes, I would change into the elf mask, and you wouldn't wind up really losing any stats, personally. So I don't see how that becomes a conundrum, unless you want to, have your face showing with no helmet while you're in combat, which then, I just never understood the concept of I'm wearing a helmet, but you can't see it. It just makes no sense to me. I've never understood that. And to this day, I don't understand why games have the option to wear a helmet but not see it. If you have a helmet on, I'm sorry, you have a helmet on. It's just, I have a hat on, I have a hat off. I have a hat on, I have a hat off. There is no in between.
So,
sorry,
on if Unity lets you automate changes like that, it could be easy or it could take a long time.
Well, what I'm saying is it's a loss of income for the devs to make a universal mask like that, first off. Well, here's one mask. Use it on anything. That's just, Second, again, I don't see the need for it if you can put the mask on, you put the mask on, and when you change your outfit to look like something else, yeah. Yeah, there you go. You can make your outfit look like light armor, but still wear a plate. I would like to be able to take the Emperor's new clothes and make patterns out of them so my armor could be invisible, but, that's just me. I don't know about you guys.
Interesting.
Right, Bridge Troll, that's the whole point. When your helmet is off, you're wearing the mask of whatever helmet that is. You understand? And when you're wearing your actual fighting armor, you put a real helmet on, which covers your head anyway, so nobody knows what you look like when you're wearing the real helmet. And when you take that off, the mask goes back on. Nobody ever knows. I just, maybe y'all don't get it. I don't know. You need to wear a cloth helmet that shows your face through it. Well, that's a different story. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I've been wearing an enclosed helmet for so long. Yeah, I've been wearing the skull helmet for so long that...
If I win this month, I'm gonna get the chip clips.
Oh, yeah? Good for you.
Chips
Good for you.
laying around.
Speaking of chip clips, exclamation, I love free shit. Get a chance to win a mystery game key here. Lava Gix, Gixie! What's going on, my bud? Dude. Excellent. Be excellent. There we go. And some last minute folks getting in there. Alrighty. I hate when that happens. Always appreciate it though, my friend. Always appreciate it. Okie dokie. Give you all just another moment. There you go, War Pigs. You should have the 5-piece band on for this one, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I should. You're right. You're right.
Tummy Rumble Thunderbottom. What's going on? Hanging out with the walls. Yeah, we need to get the Laz and Jack dancers back and get the walls filled up with the Laz and Jack dancers like we used to. The 5-man nightmare.
Pardon me. Those were my dancers.
Well, where are they? Gix, why did things like that stop? Why did y'all stop doing stuff like that? Yeah. I know, everybody got real lives. We sold out and became a real show. Not. That's right. If you all want to come on down and dance on the walls, be our guest. We're here 5 days a week. And we're in game. We're in Discord. We're on my way. There you go.
Tummy rumble. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what started the conversation. He's hanging out on the wall doing his thing. Absolutely. I love this shit. That's why we do this shit. People want to come and what's the word? Camera bomb.
Stream snipe.
Yeah, stream snipe. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this giveaway done. I think everybody who's going to get in, get down. Closing the giveaway we're going to pick ourselves a winner. And Spry One, congratulations, you are the winner. And we're going to go ahead and reveal the game and tell you what game it is that you won. As we reveal the key, we can't do that on screen, actually, but let's see what he won. Call of Cthulhu, Prisoners of Ice. Prisoner of Ice, interesting. Let's get that up on screen.
Where? What?
I'm bringing it up on...
Who?
I'm getting the game up there. Call of Cthulhu. And who was that?
Hey, little sister.
Slender Manpo. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, now it is getting scary.
Panties. Gick's wearing his panties.
Call of Cthulhu, Prisoner of Ice, worth $5.99 on the Steam store. Congratulations. Hit me up on Discord or PM me so I can get you the key. And you've got yourself a brand new digital game, courtesy of NBNN.
I'm familiar with infogrames.
Oh man, that is scary. He's got his mask on and everything. Looking good there, Gixie. I gotta see. Are they actually renamed Gix's panties? I gotta see it.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Nah, they're just bodice bottoms. They're not a renamed version. Congrats, Spry One. Again, hit me up in a PM so that I can go ahead and get you that key securely. While I reset this for...
And I got people's heads missing, and Gix doesn't have hands or feet. What's wrong, Gix? Are you okay?
Alright, next giveaway is open. This is for the Atari Game Pack. This is the 100 pack Atari games plus the bonus 50 pack all Atari retro games. So get in on the action. Exclamation, I love free shit. Spry One, no problem. You can reach out to me later on when you get home. I'm in game all day and find a way to get that to you. You can PM me in game. I can PM it to you in game later on as well. So just reach out to me. Tell me you're Spry One and we'll get you taken care of. Unless, of course, you really want to give it back, then we'll give it back and we'll give it to somebody else. But no, reach out to me. We'll get it to you, brother. Don't worry about it. We'll get it to you one way or the other. All right. Again, exclamation, I love free shit. To get in on the action, got 150 Atari Retro games up for grabs. We already covered this one. Let's get that one out of here. Proposition for the devs, got rid of this one. Christmas in July, we already talked about. And yeah, this one had me scratching my head for a moment, and I'm really curious.
Outer space.
There you go.
Just got to
Sing it.
see something on your face.
Need to get Gixie to open up his mic and do a duet with you here, so the Soda Wiz can clip it for us. But anyway, this one had me scratching my head for a moment. He couldn't mentor today, he needs to tame. So if anybody's bored and able to stand in and Sultan for the community, Bridge Troll says he needs a fill-in down in Sultan today. Yeah, I had to go out and do a little taming yesterday. I ran into Mike Lee out while I was getting some horses stockpiled for next week's giveaways because I ran out of horses. But yes, don't forget, something coming soon. But question was asked, and I scratched my head for a minute by Dominic. I'll just call him Dominic because I can't do that dialect. Is there a way to back up an empty lot? Looks like the property manager does not want to work with my empty lot deed. Question, question, question. And then the first answer from Scooby was, it does, but when you drag it over, it's invisible. It should be bug reported. Now, I sat down and scratched my head and said, well, first off, why would you want to take an empty lot and put it into the manager? Was my first question. If it's an empty lot, the property manager, why do you want an empty lot in the property manager? But of course, well,
make it easier somehow to switch back and forth.
If it's an empty lot, it's an empty lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
You understand? It's just there's no house, no nothing on it. But again,
I play around with different lots. I just keep it.
I happen to have an empty lot.
Shows as an empty lot.
What's that?
What?
If it doesn't have a house on it, it shows as an empty lot.
Yes. So anyway, as I happen to have, because I have an empty lot in storage, but it's set up for wedding ceremonies. So it's got decor on it. It's got stuff on it. So, and I have it in storage. So, of course, my answer was, well, if you have deco on the lot. Huh?
I want to marry Horsey.
Oh, you can marry Horsey.
We'll talk later.
We'll talk about that later. I can marry you and Horsey. So anyway, I happen to have an empty lot that's out in Snug Harbor, and but it's not an empty lot per se. Again, it has deco on it, and again, it does store as an empty lot, and it does say empty lot, no house. It just tells you there's no house. It's right there on, tells you there's no house, tells you it's an empty lot. But, of course, learn something new every day. Warrior V. Patrick comes up to tell us, hey, guess what you can do? You can even rename these bad boys. Well, I know this was a wish list item for the longest time, but I don't ever recall anybody telling us that this was ever changed, introduced, or released into the game. And if anybody does recall it, can they please tell me when this was released back into the game? Because I haven't a clue. But you can actually click on that lot and rename it. And I've took the liberty of doing so here on my lot right behind this here. I renamed the deed the Purple Dragon and Owl's Head.
You must whip it.
And even better, to top this all off, again, learn something new, because this has been long asked for as well, was the ability to change the names on here so that you knew what they were. So now when you do that, it actually even changes the name on here. So to whoever did finally get these changes into the game, thank you. When they were released into the game, I have no clue. I don't recall.
Probably when it was released.
No, hold on a second. He did a vendor scroll empty rollout deed on a vendor. So, okay, so they renamed the deed and put it on a vendor renamed. Is that what you're saying? I don't quite get it. Yes, and again, absolutely, Spry1. Not only gotcha. Okay, so not only is this something that had been requested for the longest time, but I don't think, or at least I can't recall it ever being announced into the game that this was introduced, which will make sorting out several of these. Let's just do a location search. Again, when I know, like out in the Outlander Welcome Center, I have two different two different lots. One's a village, one's a row, and I know the difference between them. But say I had a place like Journey's End where I had several village lots, and I wanted to use one of them lots, but I just didn't know which it was, and I was out someplace, and I didn't want to travel to Journey's End. Now I can actually change the names of these to say, hey, this is this house, this is that house, this is the other house, and nice. Pretty damn convenient. And I guess, I don't know, can I do that from here? Yeah, you can actually do this from, you can change them all. You don't actually have to be out at the actual...
This is like an episode of, what do we call it? Rich people problems.
Yeah, in reality, it is one of them. What do we call a whale problem? No, not true. Because again, I will always point to Caballero as my main supporter in that, which it goes to show you can come in with nothing and create an empire. The guy's got lots all over the place. So no, not just a rich person's problem, but
good point. It was just a funny thing that popped in my head.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because a lot of people see my house list and they go, "What? You got that many houses?" Yes, I've got that many houses, and that's just on this account. I've got houses on other accounts. I've got lots in storage that I'm not using, as you see. I've got shit everywhere, people. Big supporter. I bought a lot of shit in this game. Let's just put it that way. That's the way to do it, a Night Owl. Is Azazel? I used them. I used most of them. Let's put it that way. Is some of them again are just I gotta say some of them are just for pretty looks to fill out my town, but I call that using them. I have a jail in my town, so if I don't have the building there, I can't say I have a jail, but I haven't put anybody in jail recently, so let's just say I pay taxes on them. Or do I? Can't really say I do that either because I use my royal scepters, but that's another story. Music. I do. I see Shroud walking around in circles. Now, see, Sentinel's got one there, and that's one that's been asked for a long time, to take away the three lot limit on NPC towns. I gotta say, I still have support for that, because I've seen some people out there who are, buying up, and while they don't have... They can't have them on one account. They have bought up multiple lots of land in a town on multiple accounts, pretty much having a monopoly on said town. So I think it would make people scream if they could see one person's name monopolizing a town if they did that. Even though they can still do it for, free accounts, free 3 slots. I could take up a town with a couple that way, but anyway. But yes, we learned something new today, and I got to thank Warrior B. Patrick for pointing this out, that you can actually rename all that. And I'm going to have to go play with it in a little bit and see the lot deed title names like... who said that? A Night Owl said,
can't loop one-man band.
Really? Why not?
I guess if the tracks are different lengths.
I don't know.
Gets out.
I'm still waiting to be able to go past 170K in an ABC file, or 160K. Whatever that limit is. We need larger ABC file limits.
Which thing you use? Starbound. You can make them smaller with Maestro. It's more
Uh, it's,
efficient.
it's not just that. It's I have a lot of stuff that's in medleys that run long, so no, it doesn't
Yeah, those
matter.
are.
It
Yeah, those
doesn't matter whether I compact them for a few seconds. I'm not talking seconds here.
are
I'm talking extended, extended plays, man.
little bit
Extended
more.
plays. That's right. But yes, learn something new every day. And if anybody does recall when this was released or if it was ever announced, please enlighten me. Hit me up in text chat someplace. If you catch this in replays, let me know. And tell me that you knew about this, or this is something that Warrior B. Patrick had a monopoly on. I don't recall it ever being, hey, we just did this, and I would have remembered that. And I probably would have renamed half of my properties by now because, sometimes I'm looking at it and I'm going, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? But anyway, so if everybody sees Warrior B. Patrick out there in the world running by and you learn something new today, make sure to stop and say thanks. Thank him for the new knowledge that you gained today. But again, reminder, exclamation, I love free shit, for a chance to win 150 retro Atari games, courtesy of me, because that's how I roll out here these days. Slaz has gotten crazy. Actually, I just ran into some good deals, and I thought I'd share them with you guys and gals out there because, hey, I love this shit, and I think a lot of you guys love this shit as well. All right, Scroda, you gonna do the calendar for us, or what? That a no?
What do I get in return?
Oh, I don't know. We'll give you a
How do I?
We'll give you a store shout out when we do Shroud Marketplace.
NBNN.info/what?
Calendar? That's right, you get 5 minutes of fame. Tell them, Gixie. Of course, the NBNN Shot of the Avatar Community Calendar is brought to us by GrabFreeGames.net. And
grab free games at grabfreegames.net.
That's right.
So, need advertising? Want to advertise on radio, on video, in print? Got a guild shop? Want to showcase your town? Go to nbnn.info right now and
find out how. That's right.
Do some things.
Find out how. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Friday, what we're doing Friday at noon, you can listen to Laz and Jax, which you've already done. But you can listen to the replay. When is the replay?
12s and
6s. Skip a 9. 7 p.m. Nude Britannia time. We've got WRFB 70s at 70 at 7.
70s at 70?
The Wicked Room. Radio Free Britannia.
You're missing two. You're missing a couple.
What? I skipped. We already did the lunch.
All right. 70s at 7. Vita Novia.
Right. Vita Novia with a lean dragon fire from 8 to 10. All
right.
Go get your groove on. Light some fireworks and do some cool stuff.
Or check out.
WRFB, the Outlanders, Parson Bar, and Vasler.
That's right. There you go. Can't forget those guys. Come on now. And then the Wicked Room.
Oh, and then the Wicked. I thought they were the same thing.
No, not the same thing.
Oh, and then we got the Wicked Room. Yeah, at 10. So there's that.
There you go. It's Friday. So you got to read the rest of the calendar.
Oh, are you serious?
I got it. Saturday at 9 a.m. Echoes from the Cavern from 9 to 11. 12 p.m. Phoenix Republic meeting out at Fort Phoenix, is it? I believe Fort Phoenix. Yes, it is. At 4 p.m. on Saturday, it's the Rockin' Power Hour with DJ Mick Foley from 4 to 6 p.m. Also at 4 p.m. is the PvP EVL Virtue League tournament, and that's happening out at Virtue Isle. 6 p.m. on WRFB, we got Wild Safari with Twisted Sister, Fionn Wild Mane, followed up by our own wonderful, where is she? Why isn't she up there? Oh, because that's a repeat. Graceful Bard at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. Omen Crow coming on somewhere between 11 and midnight because, again, he still hasn't given me an updated schedule. But he's out there rocking your airwaves late night on WRFB. Saturday morning at 9 a.m., Strikers Rise and Shine 9 to 11. At 12 noon, faster and louder with DJ Dark Lord Sell It Rain out on Virtue Radio. 12:30 p.m., Astronomy Night with Bo and Bloodgood out in Care Drokwich. Pub crawl on hold. I wish you guys would bring the pub crawls back. And the EVL Upper Tiers XP run. Update your calendars for Jack, because I'm sure you guys ain't doing upper tiers anymore, if at all. But if you are, then never mind. Don't update your calendars. And that's what's going on in and around game right here, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, gotta thank all you folks for joining us here, inside and outside, for you guys and gals joining us in the game and out. And of course, gotta love Gixie out there today, doing his workout in game right here on top of the piano. And Tummy Rumble Thunderbottom doing his thing out there on the wall. Got to thank them, and of course all you guys and gals for joining us. And it's thanks to viewers like you that have kept us here. I married a horse. Yes, horsey. That's what Scroda looks like when he takes off his hat. No, he's got the man bun, man. He's got the man bun. Unless that guy's got a man bun back there, we can't see.
Hair up in there, yeah.
Yes, if you want to see what's going on in Discord, folks, you got to come join us. Got to come join us in the room and check out all the fun stuff that's going on. But meanwhile, again, thanks to all your support. You've kept us here for 5.5+ years, bringing you the latest news from inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And we do appreciate it. Cheering in bits is our preferred method of support because we get to keep it all. But of course, subscriptions help. Becoming a patron helps. Direct support, click the links below. Click the links in the website. Go to patreon.com/NBNN and get yourself some cool physical goods for your support. Or if you want to just purchase physical goods, you can go to the website and go to nbnn.info/store and check out the store. We got some cool merch out there as well. But of course, don't forget Lava Geeks. Thank you for the 100 bits, making it freezing cold in here.
Bitty bitty cheer cheer.
Freezing cold. Freezing cold. They got an Eskimo hat on and some snowflakes there. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Go check out Black Rock Cove today. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. ShroudMusic.com for all your ABC file needs. If you're looking for ABC files, go check out ShroudMusic.com today. GrabFreeGames.net. Don't forget, Torque's giving away a free copy of Elite Dangerous out at grabfreegames.net. There are 10 days left on that. Is that 10 days? Let me refresh that just to make sure. It's 10 days. Not 9 days. 10 days left on that, so don't forget to get in on that action. Capheus's wares out on Shroud Marketplace. Capheus's shop's got all the wood goods that you need. Capheus, how stocked up are you? You ready for the weekend rush?
I'm ready for the weekend rush. I think I've got about 6,000 up there.
All right, so he's got his store stocked up and ready for visitors. So go check out Capheus's wares as one of the many shops out on ShroudMarketplace.com, because ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go. Get all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud Marketplace. And almost at 200 vendors out at the marketplace. And who'd have thunk? Well, I guess we'd have thunk, but it was a dream when it was created, I guess. And 200 plus vendors out there almost. Gotta love it. And all sorts of goods. If you need something, you're a collector, you looking for that little item that you just couldn't find, you should be able to find it on the marketplace. If you got doubles and copies of stuff you just don't need anymore and you want to get rid of it, Shroud Marketplace is free to sign up and sell your stuff. So easy, even Shroud can do it. Shroud's music service. You hear what Shroud's doing out there? Shroud's got a music service.
Music thing.
That's right. Shroud's music thing.
Fun.
$5 gets you
anything you want.
That's right.
Well, that's not how she says it.
That's Shroud's music service thingy. And of course, Lazarus Long's weddings and more. You can get married like Shroud wants to marry Horsey. If you need ore refined, go check out Mom's ore refining service, because Mom is the patron saint of lazy avatars out there. If you don't want to do it after all that mining, well, she'll be happy to do it for you. For a fee. Yeah. Shroud will be happy to do anything for you for a fee, too. But,
for $5.
And Citizen Voice Services. That's right. Alrighty, but we got to wrap things up for today. We got to get out of here. It's the weekend. Lava Gix and Waldo, thank you for the bits. Slender Manipo. Did I got that right again? Thunderman Poe, yeah, for the follow, thank you very much, do appreciate it. And fake news, Drac Attack for the sub, thank you again too, we do appreciate it. But before we get out of here, I gotta do two things. Gotta find somebody to raid, and then of course gotta find a winner in our giveaway. So we're gonna close this giveaway. We're going to go ahead and pick ourselves a winner. What happened here? Why is that doing that? You're not supposed to be doing that. That's right. Wait for it. Wait for it. And the winner is Lava Gix. Congratulations, Gixie. Dixie winning 150 Retro Atari games. Congrats, buddy. I will email you your keys in just a moment. I know where you are.
Woo-hoo, thank you.
Yeah, congrats to you. And we're going to go raid Skeggy Media today. So stay tuned for Skeggy. Skeggy's always a fun guy to hang out with. He does all sorts of great stuff. And if you ever need any help on any stuff, he's got all sorts of walkthrough videos out on his YouTube channel, so don't forget to go check out Skeggy Media as well today. That's right. In the meantime, we got to get out of here. Till Monday, I'm Laz.
I'm Jazzerus.
Hey, we are NBNN. That's right. That's Scroda. Jack's got the day off. He's in a business meeting.
Jack
And we'll be back with more on Monday right here on NBNN. Till then, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.
It's Crack. That's my name. Word.